So today we are playing Clash Royale and we are going to upgrade every single one of our cards to level 16 to see how much it's going to cost. We got a new update. Now we do have some compensation from some like elite wild cards before. So we got 15,000 gems basically, which is like $100. Okay. And they got us all the way to level 75. But I'm worried about this because progression is great like for the earlier levels in the game. But I think for people that were level 15 before to get to level 16, it's actually a lot and going to be annoying. But we got 360,000 gold. That's it. Oh, we get more because you get a few gold coins, but oh, we got more bonus gems. 6,000. What the heck? 37,000 common cards, 5,600 60 wild legendary wild cards. Oh, my books are getting converted. I see. Okay, I was wondering what that was for. So that leaves us with right now we have 24,000 gems, 3.2 million gold because obviously we had some resources before, a lot of common wild cards, some rare ones. We don't have a lot of champion ones, which sucks, and then the new crystals, which I'll show you what happens after. But 186 legendary cards. We got a shot, but you know what sucks? I literally recently just did this video right here where I entirely maxed my account like a week and a half ago to get every card level 15. So it was nice being maxed while it lasted, but we will in this video get to 16 hopefully. Okay, let's see the shop. So it has some call. I might have to buy this, real talk. And there's a legendary's king chest at the bottom. All right, champion on the market, so I can buy champions. That would be might be needed, honestly. So it's a 5-pack of each for $10. That's not horrible. You can buy legendaries too. Wow, holy crap. Legendary market, collection boost. There's a lot in this shop here. Holy crap, $30 for 2 million gold. Well, if you guys are gemming, because obviously I'm going to be spending a ton this video, be sure to use code BT1. It helps me a lot create these videos, literally like any code money you guys use. But honestly, I kind of recommend using Pass Royale, best value in the game. But the nice thing for us, we've been saving all of our Pass Royale rewards because we knew this was coming. So all right though, I'm just trying to gather this. Every single one of my cards is 0% going to level 16. I kind of wanted to start with just like a common card. The nice thing though is like you can gem these, so it costs 2,700 cards to gem a common card, which isn't bad. But I have a ton of wild cards, 7,500. That's okay, so that's fine. Yeah, I have a lot of wild cards. I gemmed a lot before. So what our first max level card is a skeleton. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I think, I'm gonna get 200,000 for the level up. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I think I'm just gonna open my Pass Royale, see how many cards it gets me so I can save my wild cards, because every chest I open is basically gonna go towards something. So I feel like that's the smart play. So let's go all the okay, we don't have every single reward. We're down to here, but gems actually mean something now because you can gem them for card upgrades, which is good. Now these lucky chests, like next season, if you're in the highest arena, which I am, they'll turn into level 16 lucky chest with the new season, but for now they're not. So it might make more sense for me to wait till next season, and these lucky chests will probably be that level 16 one where you get more cards. They almost look like legendary lucky chests. That's what I think I'm going to call them for when I do videos on them. But let's get it. I really don't care what I get. I just want a lot of cards. I can still add to my wildcard inventory, which is nice. So there's nothing I have to worry about not claiming. So I mean, we'll see if we get any crazy bump ups, and I'll kind of let you know how it feels. Okay, so we actually got a 3-star and we got 1 princess. That's not great, but it might save me potentially a lot of money. I haven't had any bump up slots yet, but we have a lot of lucky chests, and I think, getting gold will be big too. I'm glad that I'm doing this though, because this should save me a lot of money. Again, I don't know. It could be thousands. I think if you just gemmed it straight up, first legendary one. I think if you just gemmed it straight up with no wild cards or anything like that, it would cost around $3,000 to get to level 15 to level 16. Just straight gem cost. I'm hoping to beat that by a lot. So we will see how much we have to spend. We actually got a banner. Okay, but these gems might come in clutch here. Again, I don't know how much I'm gonna have to spend, but give me some good bump up chests. Like, I hope I get the legendary so we get a lot of cards, or like the 4-star chest. Come on. And keeps giving me Night Witch. It's just one of them though, which kind of sucks. And then the game has no books anymore. That feels weird, but all right, let's finish this pass. I'll show if we get any good chests, and actually we'll get this tower. Well, it's not a tower skid, that's just a banner. Okay, I thought it was a tower skid because I saw the tower. Oh, another 4-star. All right, so for a 4-star chest we get 5 Night Witches, which I would say is pretty good because that's 5 legendary cards. And again, if you go to the shop to buy 5, well, I guess those 5 champions, 8 legendary cards is $8 USD. So it's, think of like $1 a legendary card, I guess. So we just saved $5. I'll take that. Oh, another 4-star. That was just a random one I clicked. So a 4-star for a rare card gets you 360. I mean, that's not horrible, but again, it mainly sucks, I'd say, this update for people that are level 15 already and maxed. Wow, that's weird. So, or not weird, but crazy that I got skeletons, my 1 max card, and it gave me my first ever crystals. So those crystals, there's a crystal shop in here, in the shop now. I don't actually know where it is. It's somewhere in the game where you can use those crystals for rare emotes. Oh my gosh, the legendary is coming in. 1,800 ice spears. Okay. Oh, and we get a legendary legend. That's $1, whatever that is. So just think of that. According to their conversions, $1 for a legendary card. Okay, let's go. And another one, dude. We're on a crazy streak. 600 wild cards. That's wild. But the nice thing about these these lucky chests is before it was like 0.3% chance to be a 4-star lucky chest. Now it is a 1% chance. We got 5 again. So you are seeing that these are just, look at that. Oh my gosh. That is like, they pop up so frequently now. I know they tuned down the rewards slightly on them because of how much more often the legendary versions show, or I can call them legendary. The 4-star version show another legendary. What the heck, bro? But what this update is going to do as well, I know I'm rambling a lot. It's going to put value back on pulling legendary cards and champions, where before you pull the legendary card or a champion, it's just like, whatever. All I want is my elite wild cards, you know, because that was the previous max level. But now with this system, it really puts emphasis on like, it's hype pulling those cards again. You get excited for it because those are what you need for upgrade. Cards and gold. It went back to that, which I personally like. It felt odd. The wild cards, it just didn't feel like a good system. So I like the original upgrade system. It across the board is the same. I like that change where legendary cards feel meaningful again when you pull them and stuff. And they will be because you need them for upgrades. What I do not like though is for duplicate cards though that you have maxed, you just get crystals. So there's no like one currency to upgrade whatever you want, which if you have a lot of max cards that happens, but like if you're only maxing like one deck or two, that shouldn't really matter. It's more fair if you're going for every card maxed. But I know a lot of you watching, maybe that isn't your goal. But it is mine this video. So come on, let's finish these chests now. All right, so we are done with past Royale rewards, and I'm not calling it was all right, but we got some level up chests. I think we're hoping for champion pulls out of these. I mean, I guess we'll take legendaries. The bright side of this is like level 16, if you're playing ranked, it's not going to matter because it's going to be capped at level 15 for the next 6 months or so. But for those of you that are in ladder in the trophy road, it might get a little tougher to grind. We got a tower troop princess there. That's big. Every time we level up, we'll maybe open that up because that'll save us. But now that was opening a ton of crap. So we maxed the skeleton. Let's just do one of every rarity right now, like the musketeer. Now if you're wondering where champions are, they're coming in the next season in December, so in like 6 days from here. But if you're watching the future, champions are already in the game, but that's the reason why. So I have a lot of wild cards for that. I think gold will be my issue more than anything, but musketeer done. Go to the epic. Honestly, what I should do is upgrade the deck that I'm using right now. I'll do that next. How does that sound? So for an epic card though, to gem it to the next level is 3,900, but we're just gonna use those wild cards. Now I don't think I'm gonna have enough wild cards to actually max every epic card, so we're probably gonna have to gem some of those. And the rare I did not check, so let's check the rocket here. Going a little bit backwards, it's 3,000 gems, so 900 gems less for the rares, but we have 3 cards maxed already. Wow, making good progress. Now we're on to legendaries. I don't have any royal ghost. It would cost 4,200 to max a royal ghost. Now I might have enough elite wild cards, maybe. And I don't know how to calculate that cost because you guys saw in all my other gemming videos, I spent a lot to get where I was at for level 15. But Royal Ghost maxed. That's 4 out of 125. Oh my gosh. But now this is the big one. Champions. Champions are going to be so freaking hard. Because one, I mean, it takes 15 cards, which is nice. Legendary still took 20. But 15 champions, that's a lot. And to gem them, it would cost 6,000. And you can see I only have 24 elite wildcards. So this is where I'm going to struggle. It might actually be a better value for me to like just buy the card straight up in the 5 packs. I don't know. I'll have to check versus the just straight up gem cost, or it could be the same. But Bandit maxed, got us to level 77. So that's our first few cards. Now what I'll do is I'll max out. No, this is a deck I was using for pushing to 15,000 trophies. You know what? We'll play a 2.4 boss bandit cycle with level 16. How does that sound? All right, let's go with our first ever max deck. It does have a hero slot too, but heroes aren't in the game, so you can still only use 1 champion for now. I'm going to actually bounce out so it doesn't take damage. As it jumps right into it. I didn't expect the boss bandit to go and hit the dark goblin, or the bomber, sorry. Oh, this guy's BMing me, bro. Oppo lane, let's go. I have to get a win. Hold on. King's level update. King's level have changed. We've added more king levels. Your king tower level increased. Old progress, new progress. Okay, that was a little late message. It's fine. I didn't even upgrade what I wanted to, which was our royal chef, which counts as a legendary card. So there we go. Level 16. I guess even with that loss, level 16 is the good skill, but it's okay. We have our royal chef this time. Cooking up some pancakes for us. And we're facing bait. This should be a much better matchup so my boss bandit can get through. Oh, this guy's got level 16 cards too. Dude, these guys at level 15 are like over 50,000 trophies. Don't mess around. That royal ghost damage in there, bro. It's so tanky. Like at least my towers are level 16 now. Now the real downside, I have 1 air troop counter, which is my dark goblin. What the frick? Lava hound graveyard? That's crazy. Oh, I don't think he was expecting that, but look at that, level 17 boss bandit. No joke, I think we go for the 3 crown. We just melt his tower. I forgot. Level 16 towers are going to be the crazy part. That's going to connect. It's over, bro. So people will have some level 16 cards, but when you have a lot of level 16 cards like I do, it's just in the level 16 tower, that just changes the game. That's crazy. So it's a huge advantage early on, at least for Trophy Road. But again, ranked, it's just going to be level 15. So, but that's crazy. And that was actually fun. But now back to maxing. What I'm going to do is just rip through some of the commons. Because again, I have 121,000 common wildcards. That should be enough, surely, right? I didn't realize how many common cards there actually are in the game. Maybe we won't have enough. We still have like still 12 more to go. It's 12 times 7. I guess all my elite wildcards will be gone. I spoke too soon. I said elite wildcards. My common wildcards. Rip through those ones. That's quick. The Goblin Gang is done. Skeleton Barrel, you're done. Mid-ladder's favorite card, the Firecracker, which I probably will use, honestly. I'll probably make a really annoying bait deck with all the commons. So you can make a really solid deck. You're done. And we are almost... we are completely out of common wild cards, which I thought were the most that I had. That's crazy. We got to level 81, but like, let's see. So I'm close with the Royal Delivery, and if you really wanted to, you could just gem it. So I'm gonna use my first gems. 206. We get 601 common cards. Fine. Now I need to think of what I'm going to do for these common cards, because I have 8 of them left. One, I'm going to upgrade one of my level chests. We'll get some common cards here. You see I'm getting some shards, so we may have to dive into some money here, which isn't the end of the world. I kind of fully expected that. But if you guys are curious, like all the money I get from my creator code, like for you guys using B21, it literally goes back into my videos, whether it's for Clash Royale videos like this or for Brawl Stars, stuff like that. There's a chance that commons are going to be my most expensive rarity because there's just so many of them. Oh, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy this, but I'm going to do it at the Supercell store because I get a couple of common wild cards and I get 3 of them. So let's do that. I actually spent $89. That's including tax, because I got a lot of the wild card bundles that were in the Supercell store, which I think you should buy it in the Supercell store because you get bonus items. Like we got chests, bonus champion cards, stuff like that. So, and then you could be doing over there too, but we really need these because again, don't have a lot of wild champion cards. I need, oh, that's a cool bump up. That's nice. So I had to get a lot of the wild cards offered. So we're already dipping into some cash reserves, mainly for wild cards, so I can get them into whatever I want. But we got a lot of more common wild cards. You can see we're back up to 23,000, and then I'll get these other tiers as I go later on. But ooh, this is not a bad one. I mean, it's 25 bucks. That's not great. I don't recommend doing that. I think I might have to gem these. We'll see how far it gets us. Skeletons, dragons, you are done. Can I at least finish? No, I'm gonna have... Oh, dude, no. All right, Tesla done. We're gonna have... Okay, I'm gonna actually use the wild cards, and then I will gem the rest. That's 2,000 gems. That's freaking barbarian, bro. Oh my gosh, I think I messed up my counter on the cards, and I had to gem some gold. So we have 31 max cards. I miscounted, but I still have 4 more common cards to go. You see how much gems that cost? 2,700 gems. That's $20. So is it better deal? Hold on, we got a free chest. Could be value. Is it a better deal to just buy this? $25 for 7,500. It is. So basically, instead of just buying the gem straight up, I should get this offer right here, because then it also gives me 20 legendary wild cards. Honestly, this is the collection boost with all of them is the better deal, but I also need gold as well. So over to the Supercell store, we just bought every single gold offer at the Supercell store, and we spent $146, obviously with tax for that, but that's going to replenish our gold stores. That gets us like what, 5 million? Exactly 5 million on the dot. And I actually bought on this. Honestly, it doesn't even matter where I buy it at now. I'm only going for the ID reward points because I've completed the Supercell's track. But all right, so now we got those big wildcard packs, the ones with all of them, 3 of them for $129, bro. I think we might be good on legendaries, but it's mainly for the common wild cards, dude. There we go. You can see all the wild cards coming in because it just feels bad having to use gems on commons. I don't know why. Minion Horde maxed. Them maxed. Thank goodness though I had so many wild cards saved up beforehand, because otherwise this would be ridiculous. All right, level 82. So all of the commons except for this guy. Oh, it's because I don't have any wild cards. We have to buy that big offer one more time. The collection boost we're buying right here once more, $40. Okay, I think we're good on the wild cards. Maybe epic cards, we need probably so many more. Last common card. Boom. That was painful, and we spent this much money already, which is crazy. So now let's make a deck with these and hopefully get a win, because I need to clean cleaned my palette of freaking doing that much money just for common cards. Wow. All right, we're straight bait with some barbs. We have our level. Oh, I should have used my Royal Chef. The level 16 stars, but it's fine. It wouldn't work out well here. All right, we'll just start off with a level 16 Berserker. Oh, we're facing Mega Knight. That's actually horrible for me, but I'm going to split push some Barbarians. Look at that. But level 16 Berserker, bro. A lot of damage. He probably is going to have Firecracker, so I'm going to wait for the, yeah, to be expected. So leave Barbarians out. I'm going to kill a Firecracker. Should have a good time versus the Mega Knight. Level 16. Look at it melting, bro. Oh my gosh. The Magic Archer is going to wreck me though. So honestly, a lot of this stuff is. This is not pretty. Oh, that mini P.E.K.K.A. almost got a hit. Holy crap. Dude, that 15 Firecracker just, it doesn't even do. He Vine Spelled my minions. That's crazy. Or my skeletons. That's crazy. Okay. I think just the level 16 is overpowering him. Hey, there's no way he defends this. Bro, I've never seen a Mega Knight get melted that fast. Those level 16 skeletons. At least he was nice about it. He's probably like, wow, bro, you just spent a lot of money to max your common cards. But that's just how dominant they are. The bright side, if you're playing ranked, this isn't going to show up. And the very bright side too is like the earlier progress will be better. But we got to win with the commons. Makes me feel better about spending all of my money on that for sure. But now on to the rares. All right, we have our rares here. So there's still a lot of rares, but not as, maybe there's more as commons. It feels like there's a lot more commons actually. So will we be able to get there with our our wild cards? 1,000 wild cards. Oh, actually, no, that was less because I had some already. Heal Spirit done. I feel like this deck with the rares is not going to be as good when we finish it, but we should be able to overpower the opponents, hopefully, with the Suspicious Bush. Some other good rare cards. There's some power cards in here, though. All right, Tombstone, you're done. All right, let's go. Already have the Dark Goblin maxed. I want to say we are going to have enough rare wild cards to get there, but I said that with the common cards, and it's probably not. I know you can do simple math by adding it all up, but I'm too lazy to do that. Oh, for sure using the mini P.E.K.K.A. Again, when that hero mini P.E.K.K.A. comes out, oh, I cannot wait for that. All right. Again, that'll be coming in the next season. So whenever this pass Royale ends, that's when that'll be. Goblin Cage. All right. We only have like 12,000 wild cards left. Again, the bright side, I have some offers for these, but hopefully I don't need too much. And I still have a lot of my gems. But I would have to believe the offers in the shop are better than just the straight up gem costs. I have to believe. So there we go. Another one done. So we're a third of the way done for maxing. Oh gosh, we're not going to have enough wild cards. Oh jeez. Hog Rider done. Imagine the Hog Rider gets a hero, dude. That would be crazy. Or even an evolution. Now we got them Zappies, Furnace, and we're out of wild cards right now. And we have 9 more left to max. So we're gonna go to this progress offer now. $6. What's crazy is that's not even enough to like max it's a random rare card. Okay, I was like, why did it give me rockets? I mean, that's fine. I'm gonna get this, the 180 epics and the 1400 rares. Since I've maxed on my commons, like these other offers don't seem much value to me. All right, so we spent $140 more for the rare bundle from the Supercell store. I mean, it gives us epics, which is good, because the epics might need a lot of work, and I can still get the one in game if needed. What I am really worried about is actually my gold. Like, I feel like my gold is going to be the bottleneck here soon. All right, and the giant done. Can't wait for that here. The giant hero seems actually like really fun. Okay, we still need 4 more, bro. It's like, these offers don't even get me there. We got level up chest chance. Honestly, it's good that we're getting the legendary cards, except for when they're max level. Well, we're gonna have to buy this rare offer right here 4 times exactly. Now we'll have enough to finish off the rares, which is nice though, is like getting these offers. It should carry over where I don't really maybe need to get epic wild cards anymore after, or at least maybe I can dive into my gems. So I'm trying to save my gems for when I run out of gold, because there is no offers for gold. All right, but the rares are all done, all max level. So if you want to use the Furnace, Giant, 3 Musketeers, and it's heavy, we'll do Pump. Actually, I'm gonna just go 3 Musketeers with mini P.E.K.K.A. No spells. We'll make it work. Let's go. Will he crap his pants when he sees level 16? 3 Musketeers about to go bearing down on your tower, bro. It's a big advantage early on, because like again, a lot of people aren't gonna have those level 16 cards. I could have kited with the Ice Golem, but it's fine. Actually, because I wanted to try and get the Firecracker to hit my mini P.E.K.K.A. in tower activation, but it's gonna be late. Nice. Oh, I thought that mini P.E.K.K.A. was gonna get in good value. This Firecracker, I just can't get to activate. 1 tile off. We're going all in on each side. What side do you want to defend, sir? He decided to go to the right side, but the right side still died. Aggressive mini P.E.K.K.A. We're going all in. It's over, bro. Just let it go. The heavy deck coming in clutch. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'll take the gold, actually. That feels really nice. I should actually open these ones, the target practice chest. Oh, it's gonna give me shards. That's a bad on me. We are on to maxing out the epics. The barbarian done. We already had a couple of the epics maxed out too. Like we already had the Mir done, the Rage done, Goblin Curse. It only takes 180 only to get these to level 16. So it's not the end of the world. But I think the epic is probably one of my favorite rarities. It's got the P.E.K.K.A in there. Got my boy the Prince in there. Tornado's done. We can make a pretty nasty deck with the epics. Phone's done. Can't believe the baby dragon still hasn't got nerfed. Oh, you guys may have seen it. I'm officially out of gold. 5,342 for one freaking upgrade. I think I am out of wild cards too. Well, I will run out of wild cards. Sorry. I won't use them, but I'll just put these in and see where I'm at. We still need a lot more elite wild cards. How much would it cost to gem this? Add the 80, 1,900 gems. Okay. Like we're already down to 14,000 gems and I am bone dry on gold. So the only way that we're going to get through this is by buying mountains of gems. So we spent $500 just on gems here now. That's the only way we're gonna finish this. It's gonna be hard to finish the epics with this amount, but it's mainly like we just need gold, bro. So gemming the gold, 100k of that means it's a 200,000. I think I need a little more. There we go, 300,000. Actually, we're gonna need a lot more. It's 120,000 per upgrade. I think this is like those offers for gold come in so clutch. Finish. And I'm already out, but we have the gems. All right, we're already level 88. That's kind of crazy. All right, I'll take a legendary card. Nice. So we still have a decent amount of epics to go. That's 10. But I actually haven't bought this one yet, the free commons. So that's $9. So at least we get a couple. Honest for a maximum, that's bad. So at this point, I'm just going to get the legendary offer too, because then I can get to the legendary's king's chest, as I need some of that desperate gold right there. Probably should have did this right away. So this would be going towards the cards and not just the crystals. Okay, we got the magic archer though, which let's go. Champions. Boss bandit's max stack is full already. What? Oh, that's the one I maxed. That's right. I forgot. Okay, so we got that. I'm really not worried about getting enough legendary cards and champion cards because these offers are like not bad. Again, it's the lower rarity cards that are like so, believe it or not, like the hardest to max. I have to get more of these. This wave of gems is just straight wagon of gold. Got us back up to 1.1 million. So with that, I regret to inform you with the gold buying. Well, I can upgrade this Electro Giant, but I regret to inform you, I'm not gonna have enough gems to really gem these. I need to get more gems. God, that is $500 more to the counter. Again, once we get by the epics though, I don't think it's going to be that much of a struggle because we have all the wild cards. It's just mainly we're going to have to be buying gold now, and then gem for these. So once we're done with the freaking epics, the bleeding will stop a little. And this is the hard part though. 3,000 for that freaking executioner. 3,000 gems, I should say. But for those of you watching, I hope you guys are enjoying this. I do not recommend gemming or at all. Mainly just buy the pass Royale. Eventually, you'll be able to upgrade your deck. This is just to show you guys what it's like. And hopefully you get to experience it through me, all right? Do not go and spend your money on this like that. I have a way to recoup the cost. Like whether it be you guys use my code for creator code, which I kind of am blowing the budget this video. So for using code B21, thank you guys. But then I make monies on the, like obviously for the V2 videos that I create and everything else like that. So I have a way to more often than not recoup the cost for these videos, which I can't believe I'm already out of gold after that much. That's wild to me. But nonetheless, we're level 89 and all of the epic cards are now maxed. That one was tough. That one was a struggle. We had no gold offers. Sheesh. But here we go. What are we going to use for this deck? I think it's kind of like another bait one, honestly. Aha, let's get it. That's actually not a bad epic deck. A little bit on the heavy side, but it can work. I need to put the fruits of my gemming into practice here and make it seem worth it. It's not. It's definitely not worth it. Grinding the game would be a much better solution, but it is for your entertainment, guys. Yeah, the gold, though. The gold is what's surprising me the most. Like how much gold it's actually taking to max these cards. And these level 16 cards are not dying to his stuff. Wow. I have to let that go, unfortunately. I'm going to be going for a big push. See if I can just beat him down. Or which one shot of that ice spirit? That's kind of crazy. Oh, dude, it's over. It is legitimately over. He is not going to be able to stop this. The level 16 witch is unkillable. Okay, well, she just died. But you guys get the point. We would have destroyed him. That's lovely sight right there. Actually, I love seeing the gold. I should be opening these. Yes, gold is the hot commodity, but epic's done. I have to recount though all of my max stuff. Guys, I may be way off on my counter. Sorry, I must have just been bleeding. I think we're up to like up in this range. Yeah, we're up to 91. Wow, I was way off on the counter. That makes me feel a lot better. 30 some cards to go. 34, let's go. So we did the math. There's a lot of gold I still need left to get all these other ones. And actually, I'm counting these as maxed for now, even though they're not, but I didn't even realize it at first. But okay, on to the legendaries. I hope we have enough legendary wild cards. I don't think we do. If I did the math, I just want to see where I'm at with the legendary wild cards. That'd be 3, 4, 5. Yeah, those are going down real quick. Those pulls coming in kind of clutch. They only need 12 for the Royal Ghost. But I got, again, the gold I really need to look at. Honestly, that's not too bad. Legendaries, there's 5 of them. Well, actually 6 with the Mother Witch and then the Dagger Duchess. So 7. So it actually makes sense just because, let's see how much it costs gems. So it costs 4,200 gems for a card with 0 legendaries. This is a little under 40 bucks. So it is still worth it to buy these legendary wildcard offers despite basically the commons not going towards much. I actually saw the offer for the Squad Buster stuff. For playing 10 hours, I got a little bit of wild cards, but then I also spent $150 more on wild cards. So there we freaking go. This is a Squad Busters tower skin. So if you get enough hours played, it gives you the freebies. Or I think it's just played Squad Busters in general, but the wild cards here, this is what we spent 150 bucks on. We got those battle banners now. That's cool for Squad Busters. Nice. That's nice. That's cool. I like it. But here we go. Using these wild cards now. We got all of the cards being able to be upgraded for legendaries, not the Dagger Duchess though. So there we go. We get this wild card, one more. That's $25 added there. Okay, so those are all able to be upgraded now, along with him, and along with them. So those cards are all good. Champions now. I don't have that many champion wild cards. Goblin Sign has 1. This was where the gems, 6,000. That's honestly not the end of the world because there's only a couple of them. Can't forget my boy Cannoneer. With 6,000 gems. So 50 bucks, that's not worth it. It's much more worth it. Oh, I'm also kind of an idiot. I could have just bought these legendary straight up instead of the wild cards. I mean, it would have ended up being around roughly the same because I would for the wild cards. The wild card ones would actually a little bit better. So it'd be $30 for a champion. Okay, that's better than the 6,000 gems straight up. So the offers are the way to go for those. Does that effectively mean that you can buy crystals? This is just a test. I have Royal Ghost right here. Well, no, but I have Mother Witch right here. Hold on, because I'm gonna max the Mother Witch here. But those extra cards should be bonus shards. It's not bad, but I don't even know why I'm moving on to champions, guys. We're still on legendaries. I'll put $500 more in for gold and see where that takes us. A lot more gems. If this doesn't max all the legendary cards, it probably will not. It's a pretty much dumb decision to just not wait for gold at this point. Oops, bought the wrong one. Because like gemming gold is so expensive compared to like the offers that sometimes will pop up. Because that's 500 bucks and it gets us to 2,000 or 2 million basically if I didn't buy that stupid 10,000. But whatever. Back to maxing. I at least want to get these done, you know? So we have 14 cards left to max. We got one more amount of gems to be able to finish off the legendaries. I can actually buy this wagon of gold. Now, there will be offers for gold, Black Friday deals, stuff like that coming up, but I'm pretty, like, it will be better value than what I'm doing with the gems. Again, I don't recommend doing this. I would recoup the cost. And you may be wondering, what am I to do with my freaking 250,000 of ID, Supercell ID rewards? I'm actually going to use those in Clash of Clans for videos, so stay tuned for that. But okay, all the legendaries are max, including the Dagger Duchess. I forgot to do this on the other ones. I felt like I should have used the Royal Chef's legendary too, but I feel like I should use the Cannoneer for epics, but it's fine. I still have not upgraded the regular Princess Tower, which is funny, but we're making a legendary deck. This is the deck we're rocking with, all maxed out, every legendary. That's crazy, literally insane. I forgot to switch my towers. They would have been level 16. That would actually made a big difference. I could have logged that, but no, we're going for a Mega Knight push here, bro. I went all in as Giant Skeleton, so honestly, my evolved Mega Knight probably gonna be so clutch for that. That log was so amazing, actually. It knocked that Mega Knight in range of his tower. That's hilarious. This guy's a little dirty gemmer too. He's got all level 16 cards. Dang, those of you Trophy Road, good luck. He's got a mirror. My gosh, bro. Calm down. All right, so he's probably gonna skeleton army. Let's get the log ready. Or not. He's just gonna let the Royal Ghost hit the tower. What did I say earlier? Level 16 doesn't equate skill. What would that be for me or anyone for that matter? All right, let's have this Mega Knight knock this guy back. I need this log badly in the worst way. What did I say? Level 60 doesn't equate skill. I overdropped on elixir. But to be fair, this deck is really heavy. This is my first time playing it. All right, here we go. Finally. He still doesn't know I have a graveyard. It's my first time dropping it. It's cooking him. Come on, little skeleton. Little Larry in the bottom right. It wasn't dying to the level 15 bats. Oh, that's epic. That was the power of level 16 right there. To be fair, though, he had like 2 cards level 16. 3. So we had the advantage. All right, so now it's on to dealing with these guys right here. Genuinely, I think it's just we're going to purchase them. So it's 30 bucks for each, essentially. Okay, Archer Queen done. Skeleton King done. Mighty Miner done. And $30 for the Monk done. Again, if I wanted to farm crystals, now would be the time actually to just keep buying these offers, and that would just load up on these crystal market here. You know what I'll do? I'm not gonna max the Little Prince or the Goblinstein. Hold up, let me try something. So I want to reload the game because I have 5 extra cards of the Little Prince, and it will let me still buy champions. I don't know. I mean, I loaded them up. I still can. So I'm not gonna upgrade them, just those 2, even though I will have the gold for it. All right, Mountain of Gems, 400 more bucks. We just got to be a dirty gemmer today. Again, don't recommend doing this. This is just for viewer purposes. Like, I have a way to recoup the cost with these videos. Those guys, you can create creator code BT1. It's just to show you, if you were a gemmer, what it would be like to just gem all this. And I really don't think you should. Like, honestly, maybe if you really needed to, you could use your gems on the deck you play right now. But then from there, just leave it be. Maybe focus on if you have your higher rarity cards first, if you have like gems and wild cards and stuff like that. But I said I was going to leave the Skeleton King. Well, that's 3 more. Now, again, I'm going to leave the Goblinstein and the Little Prince because I'm going to try and farm those emotes for a different video. I might need that specific stuff right there. Now, these are maxed. Like, I don't even know if I count those. Finally, the Princess Tower's done. Whatever, I'll count them. I actually need to get more. Bang. Bang. So that means the last card to be maxed is this guy right here. And this is the last card too that I pulled ever recently. It's crazy. And then I would have the gem count. Well, I mean, I'd be a little bit short, but I would buy more gems. Okay, I do have the gem count to gem the gold if I needed. So that's every freaking card max. I'm not gonna do a battle with champions because you can't put them all in your deck. You can put 1 right now, which you guys saw at the start. So it makes sense. But that is maxing every freaking card. Oh my gosh. Again, I have a way to recoup the cost. We spent around this much right here. I don't have the exact total. I think it was a little over 3,000. So we blew my budget. Hopefully the video does well so I can recoup the cost. It was mainly for you guys' enjoyment program and just to see how the level up system actually works and flows. I do like it more than elite wild cards. I'm not going to lie. It's going to feel meaningful to pull those cards and everything, but it's going to be tough to get those level 16s. Right side, you have about 7 months. Well, 6 months really to get level 15 if you play ranked. Those of you in Trophy Road, it might be a struggle because you got to get 12,000 or 11,500 trophies to be able to play ranked, where it's 15. So that could be a struggle, but at least I'll be able to dominate whenever that comes out. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. I have a ton of videos upcoming that you're going to want to see, starting new accounts, starting fresh over, see how the progression system works. Hope you're excited for that. Let me know your thoughts on level 16 and the update in heroes and stuff. I'll see you guys later.